Howdy guys, Rex here. We are in the epicenter of, want to see behind me here? The North Dakota blizzard that's coming in. It's supposed to have sustained winds of over 55 miles an hour from today all the way through Thursday. And over 30 inches of snowfall in the area where I'm at is what they're projecting. Now we'll see how that turns out. As it got closer with the blizzard, they started, zeroing in on the area. And I just happen to be right smack dab in the center of the affected area, the worst part, which is kind of fun. I forgot that I had this YouTube channel. When I woke up this morning, I was looking at a lot of different other videos online, kind of where they're talking about the blizzard. And well, hey, I thought maybe you guys would enjoy seeing it in real life. So there it is behind me again. It's just starting to roll in. It just started this morning. We already got, against the house, there's some stuff that's up above the knees. And I measured some stuff that was pretty deep in the backyard as well against a fence, like where it's above the waist. And the dangerous part about this kind of a blizzard is the sustained winds, because you have such a long fetch over open country like the prairie. So all the snow that falls, and if you get decent snowfall, like 30 some inches, it's going to grab all that stuff off those hundreds of square miles, thousands of square miles of area with nothing on it. It's going to blow until it encounters some kind of topographical, obstruction. So if there's trees or houses, buildings, when it hits a town, all that snow is going to deposit there until it reaches something, even a fence or a road where there's a ditch and then the road comes up and it's a little higher, built up a little bit. It can be very dangerous. We had a similar situation happen in 1966. I don't know if this is going to be that bad, but it was really terrible what happened in 1966. I think 98% of the livestock got killed and a lot of people died in that blizzard. Very easy to get lost just by stepping outside the back door once visibility gets real bad. A lot of people, when this kind of stuff happens, will die in their yard, in town, or crossing the alley to go visit their sister. They'll just walk across the alley and they'll get disoriented from the snow. It actually, when you create an obstruction to the wind, all the snow that's in the air is going to suck back around. And if you got your back to the wind, it's going to come up and cake on your face almost immediately. And it can be extremely dangerous. A lot of farmers and ranchers who are extremely well experienced and well versed with winter safety and what to do up here. They've been homesteading and living their whole lives up here. They get killed in their own yard. And sometimes they find them like within 10 feet of their own back door, or like 5 feet away from the vehicle. They just stepped out of the vehicle to do something. They got disoriented. They did a bunch of circles and they found them later. So not a time to probably send the kids out into the yard when you can't see what's going on. Or if a wind gust comes up, you might see them one minute and the next minute everyone's blind. And if you go try rescuing them, you're in the same danger they are. Very, very bad situation. Just probably best to be careful on that. Don't drive around and stuff, if you don't need to. Kind of dangerous. There was another bad blizzard in 1997 up here that was a pretty decent amount of snowfall, kind of blew around a bunch. I think they called it the Hannah storm. This one's fixing to be bad. We'll see how it works. We're kind of used to it up here. I'll show a little again. You can see some of it blowing here. Still pretty good visibility. I can see 75 yards or something out there. But as this thing gets worse, it's supposed to get kind of bad by later today maybe, and then Wednesday, all day it's going to just dump. And then Thursday, well into Thursday, is going to be the same deal. So we'll see how this turns out, but I just thought I would share this with you. I uploaded a video earlier today on this. I failed to realize what day it was. I thought it was Monday. I could have swore it was Monday, but it's actually Tuesday. So I just I'll shoot a new one. That's easier. But yeah, man, it's pretty decent. You guys want to see some of the snow out there or what? This is just the first couple hours of the blizzard. I'll show you. All right. So, let's take a look. Kind of dangerous, guys. So, are you ready? Yeah, it's pretty deep. Let me see if I can find my measuring stick. Okay. Let's see how deep it is, huh? This is just a drift here. But this is what happens. It'll drift. So we got a 23.5 inch drift here so far. This is just out the back door. And we'll see how it turns out as it gets worse. A huge amount of it depends on the direction of the wind and exactly what terrain the snow is encountering, because some areas, like in the blizzard of 66 and in 97, you had huge drifts. In 66, they had snow drifts above the tops of buildings, buried passenger trains, buried barns, covered telephone lines and stuff like that. So very dangerous potentially. Take precautions not to burn things inside if the power goes out. That could be dangerous. Don't start a generator inside. You know, if you're using a propane heater, make sure that you're properly ventilated. And if you get stuck with your car in the snow, don't gas yourself. Sometimes it gets buried and the carbon monoxide comes straight into the car. So be careful. And as it keeps going, and anything new develops or it gets worse, I'll share with you some video clips. Pretty interesting. All right, guys, Rex out. Take care.